Say rolling around, sitting on doves, can't lie, I was high on shrubs.
Topical on the couch. I'm Strange Wang. He is Nate. Today we're doing a copper drop for the film Unbreakable on 4K.
It's true. He normally thinks of the transitions, and I don't have one. So scroll down to the description box below, pop it open, you'll find links to our social media accounts. You'll also find a link to our Patreon account and our coffee account. If you would like to help us out in a financial manner, we would appreciate even the smallest amount, like $1. It'd be great.
On to the Steelbook. On the front, you got Mr. Glass, kind of a front, back. It's an outline.
Yeah.
And then you got Bruce Willis with his bald head in front of, well, you can't see he has a bald head.
He got a hoodie.
Where at? So you got hoodie Bruce Willis in front, but the inside is Sam Jackson's face, and then there's like glass in front of that, and it's broken because he's Mr. Glass. It's a little bit too much, but I also like it at the same time.
Yeah, definitely like a double exposure thing going on between the two of them. It's creative. I agree with you. It is a lot to take in. Obviously there's a lot of like intentional and symbolic dichotomy between these characters, so the cover makes sense. I understand why you put the shattered glass on there, obviously, but I almost wish they just like left the fragments out and just had like the double exposed images of the two of them on there. I think that would have looked a little bit better.
Mike, maybe.
But it is still really good, and I really like the colors. I
feel like someone was like, yeah, put Sam Jackson on the front because he's Sam Jackson. And that's funny because that's actually who you remind me of in this film. Because last week you asked me for $32, and he's always broke, like Mr. Glass. On the spine, you got Unbreakable, black. Whatever.
That's a generic ass spine. For what they did on the cover, like, it's just like, we blew all the money on the front, the back, and the inside of the disc, so just slap some black on that spine and we'll be good to go.
I guess.
So on the back, we got some comic panels, and there's scenes from the movie inside the comic panels, but they kept the same color, like that purpley color scheme.
That two-tone purple.
Yeah, it is two-tone purple, but I really like that because this deep purple is like my favorite color. I fucking love it a lot. I'm not a fan of the whole like comic book panels on Steelbooks thing.
Why?
Like they did it with that series that came out like forever ago.
And it only had 2 comic book movies in the series.
And they all had like comic panels and stuff on them. I have the Jurassic Park one. I like it, but like ever since I've seen it on that whole series, now every time I see comic book panels on a Steelbook, I'm like, you're just doing what someone else did already. So
rinse, wash it.
And I get it. It's a superhero movie, comics. I get it, but
I like it. I think it's cool.
I love the colors.
It's different.
Love the colors.
It's two-tone like my watch. I also appreciate that. Bro, you might steal it. Because you broke like Mr. Glass. I ain't wearing nothing expensive around you. You know the shirt's fucking like $1,100-$200.
Cap.
On the inside, you got that two-tone, the duality of man, the glass breaking between the two. Bruce Willis, Sam Jackson. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I like that they did it twice and reversed it.
Inverted, yeah.
Because then it doesn't matter that disc is on there because you can see it on the other side. So they put something there which shows I respect you and I respect your hard-earned dollar enough to put something there. But we're not wasting image. It's just
image. The inside cover is easily my favorite part of this Steelbook.
Personally, I wish I would have made that front.
I do too. I mean, like...
I have a nice front and back.
The colors are phenomenal. And we didn't talk about this, and they don't show it. Part of me wonders if this is going to be a slipcase Steelbook because there's no words on the front. And the studios really love to put words on the front. Like, they love it.
Yeah.
And if it's...
They're 2 big names.
If it's not, and they chose to just give us artwork on the front, then I'm so fucking impressed. But but I like slipcase Steelbooks too. So if it is, then that's great. But the inside, that's fucking art, man. That's beautiful. I love everything about it. And there's a lot going on, but like not to the point to where it's jumbled like the cover is. It's like enough to where you can actually like, it's worth staring at that a little bit to like digest all of it. And I really like that.
Yeah. Again, I wish I would have switched those because if you look behind Sam Jackson and Bruce Willis on the front, the comic thing is going over.
Yeah.
So you could have put Bruce Willis, Sam Jackson on the left, the comic panels on the right.
Also, would have made sense for the
great.
comic panels to be on the inside of the book. So.
Good point. You're so smart.
And then the disc, you got stuff on that one disc. On the other disc, it looks like it's just a black disc.
Yeah, I think it looks like there's something on it. It's hard to tell with the image that we have that we're looking at. But you know, like,
Damn you, Best Buy.
it's a thing. Yeah, damn you, Best Buy. Start accepting Apple Pay in stores.
You ain't got no money on Apple Pay anyways because you broke like Mr. Glass. But they did something with the disc. I'm happy with it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Title of the show, Cop or Drop. You copping or are you dropping? I own Split, own Steelbook. I own... What's that really shitty one they made after Split? Mr. Glass. I own that on Steelbook.
Just glass.
Just Glass? I own that on Steelbook. I own Unbreakable. I own Blu-ray. So, with that being said, I have to buy this on Steelbook so I can have that full set.
Yeah. So it's been a really long time since I've seen this movie. Split, obviously very good. Glass, it's not good, but I still kind of enjoyed it a little bit.
It has its moments.
Like it has some tone things that just appeal to my specific taste in tone, and I really appreciate that. So I would like to own all three of them, and I don't own any of them. So why not start with this one? So it's a cop for me.
Really?
Really.
I was really hoping I could sell you that Blu-ray. But tell me what you think down in the comment section below. You copying, you dropping. You want to buy my Blu-ray of Unbreakable? Tell us all that down there. Scroll back up, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe.
It's not a game, it's a